Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday, April 4th. It's a pre Golden Rule day, and I hope that everyone is having a good day so far. We're very excited to be able to ask the Charter for Compassion. We are super excited to be able to meet with you during this live show that we go on every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're currently live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And we'll be posting this video later on our Instagram page as well. My name is Felipe, and I'm part of the Charter for Compassion staff. And I'm really, really excited to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing tomorrow for Golden Rule Day. First of all, Golden Rule: treat others as you want to be treated, right? The Golden Rule stands as a cornerstone of the evolution of societies towards greater peace and harmony. At its core, it urges individuals to transcend selfish impulses and cultivate a deeper understanding of one another. As societies embrace this principle, they embark on a journey of collective growth and enlightenment. By prioritizing empathy, cooperation, and mutual respect, communities can overcome divisions and build bridges across cultural, religious, and ideological differences. This evolutionary process fosters a culture of inclusivity and understanding, laying the groundwork for lasting peace and prosperity. Moreover, as individuals and societies evolve in their adherence to the Golden Rule, they inherently recognize the interconnectedness of all life, leading to a deeper appreciation for the sanctity of human dignity and the preservation of peace. Thus, the Golden Rule serves not only as a moral guideline, but also as a catalyst for the ongoing evolution towards a more peaceful and enlightened world. Tomorrow's Golden Rule Day, April 5th. It's also a day of consciousness, which kind of like fits with it as well. And Charter for Compassion is committed to not only celebrate the Golden Rule, but also discuss how the Golden Rule could help us evolve as a society. And so we're going to go over the different things that are happening tomorrow. So let me just share my screen really quickly. And we're going to go to our website, charterforcompassion.org. And if you can look around everywhere. If you go right here, join upcoming events, it'll take us right to where we want. All the things that are happening with the charter. So you go down a little bit. April, Golden Rule. We had a great global read, Everyday Ubuntu, with Mungi Ngomane, who is the granddaughter of Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and talking about Ubuntu. I am because we are. And so we'll be going right ahead here, and you can click on Golden Rule Day, and it will tell you all the different events that are happening. So first of all, we are starting tonight, 12 a.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. my time in the mountain area of the United States. And we're starting with a conversation expressing the Golden Rule through the creativity of arts with Sharon Dobson, who is the National Arts Coordinator of Australia. Lynn Reader, who is part of the Charter for Compassion Australia, is going to direct the conversation and talk about the Golden Rule and art. Really, really cool, exciting little conversation there to kick off celebration of Golden Rule Day. Then we have 2 hours later, we have a conversation with Cheryl Webster, who's the author of Kindness Rocks. This is host of A Golden Ruleism, and then we'll have a conversation about this book, which is a children's book dedicated very much to kindness and the Golden Rule. 2 hours after that, the Global Compassion Coalition is joining us for a conversation of we and us. How can we embed the Golden Rule in our communities? And they're having people from all over the world talk about how the Golden Rule can be applied to have better communities, to evolve together. That's going to be a really fun conversation. Later on at 7 a.m., we will have Politics and the Golden Rule, which is the first time that the youth network of the Charter for Compassion gathers for an offering, in which we'll be talking about politics and how the Golden Rule can be used as a standard when it comes to voting, when it comes to seeing what's going on in our society, in our different communities and society, and how can we be more responsible, being civically active, and using the Golden Rule as our inspiration. This is going to be a great conversation of young voices, and hopefully you can join us there as well. Later on, at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we have Dr. Nayana Shah talking about Alice's Adventure in the Golden Rule Land. This is going to be a program that is going to be all about inquiry. about curiosity, about learning more, about wanting to understand deeper how the golden rule works and how can we apply it into everyday life. This is a program that is going to be hosted by the Interfaith Vegan Coalition, Animal Interfaith Alliance, and In Defense of Animals. So we know that this is going to be a conversation about respect for all life, and that is how we would like to be treated, which is going to be really, really great. I'm super grateful for that. At 11 a.m. Pacific time, we have another conversation of a children's book. This time is with the author Laura Silva Kirkpatrick, who is the author of The Invisible Gift, or El Regalo Invisible. This is also hosted by Golden Rulism, and it's going to be a beautiful conversation about this beautiful book. Hopefully you can join us there as well. As you can see, all the little images have the time zones in parts around the world. So then our last offering is going to be the Laudato Si and the Golden Rule. 5 different sectors of the Charter for Compassion gather to talk about the Laudato Si, the encyclical letter that Pope Francis wrote back in 2015. That is all about Earth stewardship and and the interconnectedness of it all, and how by using the Golden Rule we can not only see the importance of the Laudato Si of this letter, but also understanding that, like, even if we're not Catholic, for example, or we're not spiritual, there are things that we can learn from every different place, from every different person. And how can we apply that through the Golden Rule, which is a lesson all by its own. You can learn everything by going, again, to the event calendar. So news and event calendar, and it will all be there. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that April, we're considering an Earth Month. And so with that, we have a lot of different activities that are involving, nature and caring. And we call it Earth because it's ecology, action, reciprocity, transformation, and healing for our common home. So not only Golden Rule Day is used as this because our formulation of the Golden Rule is treat others and the Earth as you would like to be treated, but also there are other events that are going to be happening throughout the month, like the 10 Commandments of Laudato Si, which is a special global read, talking about the different specific things that Laudato Si mentions, and how can we, honor those things. Then we have a screening of the letter, which is also related to the Laudato Si. And finally, the Compassion Spiritual Ecology course that begins on April 29. As you can see, and that's not it. April is full of events, and I'm hoping that you can join us for all these different things. But I would really hope that you can join us tomorrow for 1, 2, 3 on all sessions, whatever it is. We're going to be constantly going live, and you can register with the Zoom links that are on the event calendar. But we're also going to be going live on all our social media platforms so that there's access for everyone to join us in any possible way. Please participate. Please ask questions. We're happy to be able to provide this programming so not only we can all learn from each other, but understand that the Golden Rule that can be found in almost every religion, in almost every spiritual practice, passed down through indigenous voices, is here, and it's always been here. And how can this simple concept can really help us to join together in harmony, to understand each other, and to see that when I see others, I can see myself in them, and I'm hoping that they can see themselves in me. And that should help us to feel a little bit more connected, to feel a little bit more compassionate, to feel a little bit more caring, and hopefully improve our communities. So again, chartforcompassion.org, go to our event calendar and sign up for those things. And if not, keep a look in our social media platforms because we'll be going live a lot tomorrow. So you can always reach out to us, contact at charterforcompassion.org, or through any of our social media platforms. We try to answer as soon as possible. And I hope you have a great weekend.